welcome back.
Ground rumbling under me. I've been suicidal since a teen.
I don't know if it's just me, but personally, I really don't like drinking cold water at all. I feel like I can chug room temperature water. Maybe if it's a little bit cold, but cold water, I don't like it. And I know that's what a lot of people like, is cold water. I don't. Ma says good morning. Good morning. If y'all didn't know, we are in school for nutrition science, so we're learning a lot as we go. I'm just gonna show you guys the vitamins that I take. So this is the energy one by Ollie. This has B12 and has goji berries. Anna and I like the gummies. They taste better. And this doesn't have caffeine either, so we take 2. In my life cycle class, we're actually talking about whether or not like gummies like these actually work. And taking this one, Go By Stress, because I've had a lot of stress since the school has started. I'm only gonna take one of these because it has lemon balm in it, which is supposed to be beneficial, but I don't like the taste of lemon. So next, I would normally take a pre and probiotic, but I actually ran out of the prebiotic, so this is just the probiotic. This is the one that I use, by the way. And if you don't know what a pre and probiotic are, the prebiotic is kind of like the food for the probiotic, so it's nice to take them together, and it just helps strengthen the probiotic. I need to make a note. I need to add that to my Amazon cart. Hold on. Next thing that I like to take is iron. This is one that I take. It's only 55 milligrams. I think honestly, Anna and I need a little bit more than this, but this is the one that we've been taking. I cycle ashwagandha. I take it for stress as well. I haven't taken it ever since school started. That's why I've been taking the stress reliever. Ashwagandha is really good with stress and like kind of relaxing you, but I do need to cycle it because I find that when I take it for a period of time, it stops working. But I'm not taking that right now. Vitamin D, y'all. If you live in an area that does not get a lot of sun for a period of time, I highly recommend taking vitamin D because I feel like I get seasonal depression. My mood does change when the sun comes out, and I find it very helpful in terms of my mood and in terms of like this helps with bone health and just a bunch of other things. So I love taking vitamin D. Lastly, I have my vitamin B complex, and this is a big tablet. If you can't swallow pills, maybe look into getting something smaller because look at how big they are. This helps with energy, your cardiovascular health, so heart health, and also nervous system support as well. So I'm learning, y'all. Those are the vitamins, and those are the vitamins that I take normally in the morning. And yeah. Also, I know y'all are about to ask where this container is from. It is from Amazon. Comes in a pack of 3 for like, I think less than $15. I wanted to know, this right here for breakfast, 50 grams of protein. I'm gonna break it down real quick. There's a whole cup of rolled oats. That's 10 grams of protein right there. By the way, I am looking at the nutrition label and basing it off of this before anybody comes, but that's 50 grams right there. We used a mixture of almond milk and Oxy Whey. Chef's Kiss, by far our favorite. If you want to shop that, use code ON and Lexie, you already know. And then there is 2 tablespoons of chia, which is another 5 grams of protein. And then I added a 4th cup of Oikos Greek yogurt, which is about 5 grams of protein, and then topped it off with some strawberries, and that gives you 50 grams of protein. I like my first meal of the day to be really high in protein. Also, y'all, when people say breakfast is the most important meal of the day, it most definitely is. So please try your best not to skip breakfast because it just fuels your body in the morning and allows you to have energy throughout the rest of your day. If I skip breakfast, I'm I'm not in a good mood. And then I have my water as well. I just wanted to like sit down and chat with y'all because I don't know, by the time you see this, it might already be 2 weeks past. This past weekend was the Honor Active 3rd birthday event, and I just wanted to kind of talk about it because Ron and I, like, we were very busy with school. We didn't really like announce too much that we were going, but I just wanted to kind of talk about it. I'm having the same thing, y'all. If you guys don't know, we are Honor Active teammates. We flew out to LA to go to the event. We did end up missing 2 days of school, which was already stressful enough. And then we were supposed to come back. It was like we came back at like 10 at night and had to wake up at 6 the next morning for class. So we already kind of had a lot on our plate in terms of, you know, our academics, and then also just a lot of stress. We are so happy that we got to meet so many people. Like, it was honestly crazy. It was so inspiring and empowering to be in a room just full of just super strong and beautiful women. The energy in there was just honestly insane. Everybody we met, like, y'all, I cried. I like meeting y'all. Like, I gave everybody a hug to hear like how you guys were, what you thought of everything, and just like how your life's been. And so it was just such a great experience to meet you guys because Anna and I have never gotten that experience to fully like invite our community out to something. So it was just crazy to be there. I think I will say, because Anna and I are so young, I feel like we are still very impressionable, as much as I like hate to say that. We can't always tell when it's like taking advantage of us, if that makes sense. I feel like whenever we go to these events or we go to things, as much as they are fun, I feel like we always learn a lot just about the industry, just about people. We learned a lot from this one. And so honestly, it was very, very, very emotional for us. And I did a panel talk Sunday morning before we had to leave, and I was literally crying the whole time. Like, I could not keep it together. I felt like a crybaby, but at the same time, like, a lot of it was happy tears, some of it was sad, but I wanted to keep it like a buck with y'all that like it was most definitely a learning experience, but also being that emotional, I feel like it brought everybody together at the same time. So I just wanted to like tell y'all about that because, you know, us, we're gonna keep it real. Like, we're gonna be honest, and yeah. I'm gonna finish eating my oats and honestly just answer some emails because I haven't really been on my phone this morning. I know Anna and I are gonna head to the gym soon. Yeah, Anna's literally, she's eating the same thing.
Homer hanging on my neck, the bracelet matches a set. My brother name is Tina Dollar, stop all that back and forth over the net. My mama wish I would've went corporate, she wish I would've went exec. I still turn to a CEO, so the lifestyle she respect. Hey, 2 sprints to Quebec, Chevy, boy, mon bec. They only giving niggas +1, so I never pull up to the net. You know I gotta bring the set, you know I gotta bring the G block, you know I gotta bring the D block, cause you know how sticky it get, hey.
All right, y'all, getting ready to go to the gym. I got a little Halloween mug. Devin got me a spooky basket already, so there's another one. So I just want to be a little bit festive because October is right around the corner, which is insane, to be honest. Like, this year has gone by so fast. Kind of wanted to go over like what we kind of do as far as like tracking and macros and like eating intuitively goes, because I want to let y'all know that Lex and I really do not track what we eat. We are protein conscious just because we are working out a lot and we're very active. We want to make sure that we're fueling our body properly. Also learning a lot in school right now, so we're slowly trying to like apply and implement. Meals are a lot more well-rounded and fulfilling. So this is our pre-workout cocktail. I know some people are a little apprehensive in taking it because of the marketing, which I totally understand. Lexie and I are learning a lot in school, as I already mentioned, so marketing and supplements is something that still has a long way to go. And so it has definitely changed my perspective on what I'm taking and why I'm taking it. So for example, OxyShred has the label as a thermogenic fat burner. To be honest, I really don't like that label because I think it's misconstrued a little bit, because in a way it's saying like if you take this you will lose fat. However, I do think that when I take this, I am a lot more sweaty. It gives me a boost of energy, it helps me focus, and it tastes amazing. So by all of those aspects, that is why I take the product. I just wanted to let y'all know that, because I truly am learning a lot and I want to be fully transparent. I would never advertise something to you guys without being fully transparent. So am I in full agreement with that marketing end of the product? No, but the way I feel and the way I perform while taking the product is something that I do really enjoy. I'm still gonna be fully honest, because I do genuinely like the product. I don't want you guys to think a sort of way because of the marketing and think that Lexie and I are advertising that side, because we're not. I'm advertising the results that I have personally seen, the feelings that I personally feel when I take this product, because I actually used OxyShred before I was even working with EHP, and I loved it. I loved the taste, the feeling. I sweat more. I'm literally drenched. Like, I'm not playing when I take this product, but I just want to be fully transparent, as I had mentioned, because I don't really like that side of the marketing. I've come to realize as I learn more about nutrition and dietary supplements and how they can advertise and get on the market. But yeah, that's all I have to say about the OxyShred product. Outlined in school, L-carnitine is a amino acid that's already in your body. So also keep that in mind when you're taking supplements. A lot of these things your body is already producing, but when you're working out a lot, you can have insufficient amounts, or you could just want a higher dose of that to help with like recovery. Like BCAAs are literally just amino acids to help and aid in recovery to the ones that you already have. And same with creatine. You already have creatine in your body that helps with building and repairing the muscle up, but taking more of that will just help with that. I feel like one thing that a lot of people aren't super cautious about is knowing what they're taking and why they're taking it. They just see people taking it and decide to take it as well, because if it works for them, it must work for you. But if there's one tip that I would give y'all when it comes to eating and just like having an overall health and fitness journey, is everything's gonna be different for everybody. You know, even some stuff works for me and some stuff doesn't work for Lexie. Yeah, I'm just gonna mix this up and my workout, because I'm running a little bit behind today, to be honest, but I knew that was gonna happen with having to film this video. The point of Lexie and I doing the major that we're doing is not only for us to learn, but also for us to learn and apply it to our everyday life and share that with you guys. I just wanted to address it. It was a little bit more serious, I'm not gonna lie, but I just want to be honest. And you know, Lexie and I, we're gonna keep it real 110% of the time, and I would never want to mislead you guys in any way, especially if how I feel about something has changed in a different way. But cheers, and yeah, I'm gonna have a good workout. Oh, I also wanted to like show you guys my fit. I'm just wearing my New Balances. These are the 90-60s. I'm wearing the Effortless leggings in 70% cocoa, and then I'm wearing this vest. Yeah, we'll be back when we have lunch. Unless we have a snack before lunch, but I'm still pretty full from breakfast, which is a plus of making sure you're eating enough. So yeah, we'll see. We're just gonna be updating y'all throughout the day about what we're eating. So got a couple sips of this love, and I will check in when we're eating next. All right, y'all, I'm gonna walk you through the lower body workout that literally left me sore for an entire week. Like, I only got one leg day in. I warmed up for 5 minutes, and then I double checked my watch to make sure that my workout was on, because anyone else feel like it doesn't count if it's not on? Let me know below. But then I took my shoes off and got right into squatting. Y'all know me, I have a love-hate relationship with squats. I'm trying to get better at them, but I just don't like them. I think it's really hard and exhausting on my body, hence why I was sore for a week. But I got that done and out of the way and went into reverse lunges. I always incorporate some sort of reverse lunge, and today I kept it on the barbell, and I was in so much pain, you guys. Like, I was not even joking. So next I went and did some machines, working the quads with leg extensions, and I made sure to go extra heavy today, y'all, because I needed to get the most out of this one single leg day that I had this week. And to finish it off, I've been really liking single leg press. I absolutely love this for isolation of the glutes, and let me know if you try it. All right, y'all, so it is lunchtime. Lexie and I are gonna make taco bowl with some taco meat that Devin and I meal prepped yesterday because we made walking tacos. And that's what we normally do as far as making sure we can get like good, solid, high protein meals in. Just them being nutritious. 'Cause, like, the protein, like whether you think of it or not, like it ends up like adding up. Like you might not think like what we had for breakfast was like 50 grams of protein, but like it was. And just meal prepping that like meat beforehand and then just kind of making something up quick, like a wrap, a sandwich, a burrito, like just literally anything, makes it not only convenient but also make sure that we're keeping on top of that. It's like just making sure that you're eating enough goes a long way. I think that's why we have such a high interest in nutrition science, because even us just like posting stuff about like what we eat, girls are like, oh my gosh, like you eat so much, like I'm eating too little. People may think like, oh, that might be like harmful to me. In my head, my first thought is I like want to help people in terms of nutrition. I want to show them that it's not as hard as it looks, and as long as you get educated in the right way, it can really pan out to your benefits. That's why I also feel like in general we don't really talk about numbers besides protein, just because safety of not only like our own relationship with food but just you guys as well, because I just don't want to put anything out that might harm people. So although we are doing this and not everybody does what I eat in a day, I think they're fun, and also we're in college, so we're just sharing meals as well. Also, like money wise, like groceries can be expensive. Because we're in college, we're definitely mindful of the price, and so we just give you like honestly cheaper finds, cheaper alternatives where we shop. I can't shop all my groceries at Trader Joe's, like that's just not possible, or even Target sometimes. Like we normally venture off campus to get our groceries because it's so expensive on campus. Aldi, Walmart, Target. Hey! Gosh, she likes to scratch the couch. Stop! Being naughty. She knows exactly what she did. Just stop scratching the couch. Anyways, like we said, we had meal prepped some taco meat last night, so we're just gonna make a little burrito taco bowl for lunch. I just also want to let you guys know that not every day looks like this. We do not have class today, so we have time to like sit and like eat our meals. Like yesterday, Anna took her oats to go and she was eating it on the bus. It's just different. Sometimes when we have class, we don't eat lunch until 2. Like it's definitely different, but this is kind of like the gist of like what our meals look like and kind of what they entail. And definitely doing things like meal prepping some things and just like setting yourself up just a little bit ahead of time. Like setting yourself up for success.
Yo, I'm so dramatic. Lexie cut me off so damn hard. Like that side eye was not needed, but y'all know if you got siblings or if you got someone where you're like this and they just cut you the hell off, it's all it takes to be mad. But anyways,
taking 5 minutes to put oats a jar and then have it for the morning, so you don't have to really worry about what you're eating or think about what you're eating. Then you're good to go and you know it's gonna keep you full. It's just the way to go. So yeah, we just want to like touch on that a little bit, and let's make these burrito balls.
Woke up this morning, can't remember nothing. 2 bitches just flowing from London. 2 bitches. Nothing I remember, they calling me daddy. The mattress was covered in money. Went to sleep with my jewelry and chains on. Had to wake up and recount the money. I got a bitch, she gon' kill for real. Talking about Clyde and Bunny. Good with the kid, copy. Got to pull up with a stick, stop it. Rich nigga shit, solid. Rich nigga, oh, 100 pockets riding. Got it. I go to space with the stars. I smoke a blunt on my pilot. Saturn, Moon, Earth, and Mars. NASA take off with the rocket.
Your big ass water bottle's in the way.
Says she wanna feel special. What? And Coco make her feel special. Coco, I kinda 100 a better 100. Back in 200 a better 200. I might go put all my chains on. I just might change up the weather. Change it. Pop a perky pussy wetter. Drill. I make the bitch at Coachella. If she Nutella.
I also just want to note that we have come a long way in terms of nutrition and what we're eating. Like, I don't want to get sappy, but like I couldn't always finish my plate like this. And at the beginning, my journey, like not even just like fitness wise, nutrition wise, mentally and everything, I was not eating enough. And I know people are going through different things. I know cleaning your plate isn't easy for everybody, so I just wanted to put that in there, that even like little goals, eating your snack all the way, and like, you know, everything that you do and that you complete, even if it's something so minuscule to somebody else, is a big accomplishment. It's a big deal, okay? And you know, be proud of yourself in terms of that. So that's that. I'm about to get to school.
Niggas ain't gotta respect. Niggas just gotta accept. I put that top left. I love my cruddy to death. Hype Williams, Lil X. If he don't save the record, give a fuck. Yeah, yeah. I put some ice on her hand. I let her take it in advance. She wasn't going as planned. I put her shit in the van. She gotta move with a friend. Her she went back to her man. Give a fuck. I just put a wagon in the driveway. You know I did. When I shoot my shot, it's still go wild way it's going in. Me and Lil Sicko sitting sideways.
Look so. We're gonna get boba to treat ourselves for
I'm getting my period.
the stressful week. Lexie's doing something right now too, but I can't wait, so I'm gonna try one of them. I'm gonna try. Is this one good? Didn't try that churro. It's okay for me. I don't really like that churro one. That one's the best. Everything within moderation, you guys. But we just want to thank you guys for tuning in. Thank y'all for being so patient with us. If you haven't seen the community board, we probably posted about how we might change things to every other week in terms of like us posting a YouTube video, because we really want to stay authentic with like us editing and also like being consistent. We're not going to be able to be consistent posting every single week. It's honestly just too much. Like we're not going to set an unrealistic goal for ourselves, as much as we hate to say it. I think we're going to try posting every other week and see how it goes. I feel really bad because all the comments were like, it feels like it's been so long, and I was like, I know. But we just needed to get adjusted and needed a little break, and hopefully we can stay consistent with this throughout the school year, because we just have a little bit of a heavier workload. But make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see y'all not next week, but the week after, in 2 weeks.